Sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon' shake that, 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 say yeah, I like that, bring that right here, say sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, say yeah, I like that, bring that right here, say sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon'.
So today we're gonna watch a video about how Kendrick Lamar cooked that man Drake. Chefed him up. Nigga look like James Harden in a Rocket uniform. Nigga like and he kept that rocket on that. I didn't react to none of the diss tracks. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to have to deal with any of the copyright. But seeing how Kendrick removed the copyright from his songs, I look, he should have cooked up. Shout out to Kendrick. In my opinion, he won. I might be biased because definitely listened to more Kendrick as I got older in like the high school days than I did the Drake that was on the radio. So I mean, like the last good Drake album to me was Nothing Was the Same. Sorry, bite me.
Taking his fake information. I told
also Ish and Mom, bruh, he's not paying you. Please, you do not have to get on your knees. What is wrong with them? What is wrong with y'all?
y'all this on Family Matters when I said you digging for dirt, you should be digging for proof. I got pictures of the fucking little girl all in the fucking video plastered on the wall. I'm fucking playing with this dumb nigga.
You call me butter. Let me start by saying that if you're truly being unbiased about this beef, then you can clearly call that Kendrick Lamar won this battle. Also, if you're being unbiased, then dog, it's clear Drake at least
I've heard individuals say that Drake was out rapping Kendrick Lamar. I've heard people say that Kendrick Lamar's disses were mid. Y'all have never smoked mid before in your life. It's like, those disses were not mid. Like what?
Attempted to bait Kendrick with false information. It just backfired in every possible way. Two things can be true. Kendrick could have been given false information, but he also could have had a second leak in the OVO camp that was given true information.
What do you mean by that?
Drake's goal in the beginning since he released Push-Ups was to neuter every possible shot he saw coming. On The Heart Part 6, one of the lines revealing this was,
"Nah, this Epstein angle was the shit I expected."
When did he say Epstein though? I thought he said Weinstein.
Which is true because if you listen back to Taylor Made Freestyle with the AI version of Death Row, Drake tried to step on one of the angles he predicted would come his way.
Talk about him liking young girls, that's a gift for me. Heard it on the Budding podcast, it's gotta be true.
And stop fucking these 25-year-olds. Why are you still fucking the 25-year-olds? You're a 37-year-old billionaire.
In a way to do damage control, he tried to take the 8 Mile Be Rabbit approach, where you expose yourself, so when the other person says it, it won't hit as hard. Drake tried to get the narrative out the way, so he wouldn't have to address it, but boy was he wrong. In some way I get it. If you create the narrative, it should be easy to defeat it, right? Right?
No!
It's clear that Drake never truly had career-ending dirt on Kendrick, and it's clear when Kendrick said this on Euphoria.
Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all think of my life as rap?
Insinuating that Drake and OVO were going around for dirt for Kendrick wouldn't be far-fetched because he did the same thing to Pusha T after the story of Adidon. Also, it was clear that Kendrick already knew the angle that Drake would take and warned him to reconsider.
I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale.
I be with some bodyguards like Whitney.
We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade, you should keep it that way.
4 days after the release of Euphoria, Kendrick dropped 616 in LA, and in a song,
like, bro, realistically, how many times a nigga gotta tell you to fire hot, bro? Don't jump in that muff. Like, how many times a nigga gotta tell you to fire hot? Don't jump in that muff. Oh, sorry.
He constantly hinted at leaks in Drake's camp.
Well, let's see, have you ever thought that OVO is working for me?
The song served as bait to let Drake know that Kendrick knew some personal information about him. The cover art featuring the glove with the Maybach logo was also a warning to support that. Later that day, Drake released Family Matters with a video, but I'll get back to that. Less than an hour after that release, Kendrick released Meet the Grounds with the cover art zoomed out from the glove showing more items. But what if all this was given to Kendrick on purpose? Somehow Kendrick and his team received those items from a suitcase owned by Dennis Graham.
This cover art contains things that is from Drake's Pop's suitcase. So Drake's Pop's suitcase had these things in it. Don't know how he got a hold of it. Don't know how this happened to get in Kendrick's hand. But apparently Kendrick Lamar must have got a hold of Drake's dad's suitcase. So we're talking about Dennis Graham, which is Drake's pops. Remember all that talk about leaks in the camp?
Now ask yourself, why would Drake's father be walking around with items that similarly represents a reference to lines and disses he made in Family Matters? Let's do the science on that. The Maybach Love is a play on Rick Ross's label Maybach Music. Also in the second portion of the Family Matters video, the shot is showing off a Maybach hearse. The pills of Ozempic was also a shot at Ross.
Got a side effect of jealousy and doubt I never told y'all niggas.
The Popular Jewelry invoice was a reference to A$AP Rocky, who was once an ambassador for Popular Jewelry, who Drake also dissed on the song.
Rockin' talking shit again.
The Nadine Goshen receipt, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, was a dig to Pharrell, who also has worked with Nadine in the past.
I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef.
You wanna take over Pharrell? Then come get his legacy out of my house.
The Zopiclone sleeping pills is sort of a contradiction because Drake has admitted to using these pills.
Zopiclone, baby, I can't rest without the sleeping aids.
To me though, it was a play on Cole's apology speech and a bar that he had on the song.
Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years.
And nigga Cole lose sleep on this, it ain't me.
And to top it off, the Shorty collection shirt was a play on Kendrick's height, something Drake has been referring to since he released Push Up.
Little midget ass better fucking, hey.
At the end of the Family Matters video, you see Drake speaking to someone named Andrew Cunham, and you see shots of pictures of Andrew Cunham's daughter holding up the middle finger. Could be symbolic to the hidden daughter that Kendrick referred to on Meet the Grounds.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world.
To end the video in the final shot, Drake would have either a replica or the real ring of Kendrick Lamar's fiancée Whitney. This is where I think Drake went wrong, and this is why I believe it's 2 leaks involved in this whole ordeal. I don't think he expected Kendrick to use those items as cover art, let alone for 2 songs. You essentially helped him with his rollout.
We didn't give a fuck about what you were saying anymore. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as he dropped, we don't give a fuck what you were saying on Family Matters, my nigga. Like, what the fuck?
The title of these 2 songs show you that one of them was aware of what was coming. Specifically, Kendrick knew what was coming. He always knew that Drake was going to use the Whitney angle, so he had the angle of attacking Drake's family ready to go. This is why Drake didn't gloat about the fact that he set Kendrick up with the bait and only took to Instagram to deny the daughter because that's the only angle he expected. Kendrick fell into the trap, yes, but he knew way more information than the fake leak was supposed to offer. Who knew Kendrick would drop so soon? And how did he already have responses for the mentions of his family in a song that dropped 15 minutes after you dropped?
All that puppy love was over in y'all late teens.
But you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name.
That's because it was more than likely 2 leaks or more involved. This is why Drake's verse on the Hard Part 6 sounds like a contradiction.
The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered.
You are a war general seasoned in preparation. Yet on the same track, you literally misquoted Mother I Sober. What the are you talking about? What are you talking about? You beat the Diddler plaything. You beat Meek Mill, brother. Like, I don't know what to tell you, brother. What is this talking about?
In medals, honor, and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome the desperation. We plotted for a weekend and we fed you the information.
In a way, he confirmed that Kendrick was getting stories from quote-unquote clowns, but then he acknowledged that he gave information and plotted on it for a week. Kendrick is easily winning the court of public opinion. To quote Kanye West, people are excited about the elimination of Drake. People didn't care about the daughter story being false. They care more about the PDF file claim, which Kendrick doubled down on when he released Not Like Us, leaving Drake to be defensive on the Hard Part 6 because he couldn't attack. The only angle he really had was the Whitney abuse and the Dave Free angle.
You're feeding somebody something that can potentially work, and did.
It still worked.
So it worked too much for you to come out and say, hey nigga, we gave you that. All of that shit you had in the Rick Ross cover, the medication, all of that shit that came from us. But by that time, the lies is kind of going.
And everybody's telling the truth until we can disprove anything.
Well, hold on. Do you think that Kendrick's telling the truth about Drake with the pedophilia stuff or with the kid?
I don't know what.
Okay, so so you believe that Drake's
Do you know how easy it is to not claim a kid? Where he just never has to get a DNA test. Like, what are we talking about? What are we speaking on?
Telling the truth that Kendrick's woman beater.
I don't believe that because I know these people.
Who just said that? Who is he talking to? I don't believe that because I know these people. I ain't gonna lie, but I gotta go re-listen to Mr. Morales because clearly Kendrick said everything that this nigga Drake got is from Mr. Morales, and this nigga can't listen to music correctly. So now I have to decipher what really happened.
You say that everybody tell the truth. So you think Drake definitely lied, but with Kendrick, you don't really know.
This is part 2 to my Kendrick and Drake series. The next video is about how Kendrick broke down Drake's character like a deranged therapist. Drake is indeed my favorite rapper, but I ain't gonna lie, he got dog walked by Kendrick. Like, how do you even come back after somebody put the PDF file jacket on you? And since Kendrick wanna kill my favorite rapper, I'ma piss off the Kendrick fans by saying Big Sean the real boogeyman.
Yeah, too bad Big Sean could never ever in his life ever rap with this nigga ever in his life. Ever. Never, ever, ever, never. Never ever. Ever. Anyway, it's a good video. I kind of like the theory of the fake mode behind the mode. Like, bro, there's multiple modes. Like, then again, K-Dot did say it's like 20 niggas in your circle that don't rock with you, bro. Like, at least. Like, come on. That ratio was ridiculous. Anyway, this is a little quick video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Give me your thoughts down below. If you believe Drake won, I think you're delusional. You need to check into a mental hospital, because there's no way you heard everything that happened in succession, how it happened, and believe, like nigga, like nigga. People sleep on the best track, like lyrically. 616 is the best track lyrically, and niggas be acting like that shit is just mid. Like, what do y'all listen to? Anyway, right, that's the end of the video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, y'all.
I'm a cowboy, can't stop me, ain't till it's the conquer. All this pain got me feeling accomplished. See these games turn me into a monster. Hey, I'm a cowboy, can't stop me till it's the conquer. All this pain got me feeling accomplished. See these games turn me into a monster. I'm a cowboy, can't stop, can't stop. Hey, all that pain got me feeling jaded. Many with the rope when to make it. Still plugged into the mix, but lagging out before the update. Drop back in different times, same location.